Tuesday, but yesterday we had the privilege of hosting Binghamton Locals Alpha Brass Band. After the show, we got to sit down with the band to find out more about how they got playing music together. Take a look.
Okay, well, I started the band 2011. There was a different gentleman playing sousaphone I found out in the community. So Tim Zapak was a teacher at West Middle School in Binghamton. So I got together with him and with Dennis Martin, who's a stalwart in the community for music and Dixieland music. Vic joined the band. Rob Cotton was in the band. We also had Larry Riccardi. We started in 2011, and our first gig was marching in the Calder Cup Trophy Parade for the Binghamton Senators, so that was fun. And we've been playing since then. There were a couple of changes and turnovers since then, so in the interim, Sarah, Keith, and Eric have joined, and we're sort of like the Merry Marauders in Binghamton.
Okay, can you tell me about, how you guys joined, how it's been with the group?
It's been a lot of fun. We've played in the community together with different iterations of bands and whatnot, and so when he put this brass band together, it was kind of like magic when we had some of us get together on even on street corners or playing in parades or for different functions. We've gone out of town and traveled good distances to play major corporate events. So it's just a great thing when you can play and learn the music and not necessarily be attached to a stand all the time. You have the freedom to put some of your ideas out there.
Yeah, and how do you guys go about choosing what music you're going to play for which venue?
That's probably mostly on me.
Okay.
I'm sort of like the mad scientist, so I keep on getting interesting and strange ideas about what might suit a brass band. So the basic unit is just really horns and drums, but since then I've added a keyboard, and so we can flesh some things out. We can play rock and roll cover tunes or diva tunes. We're going to do a show this Saturday at Atomic Tom's, and we're bringing in Rev DeSerto, who's an excellent guitarist, because there are brass bands out of New Orleans that are larger units. They have a rhythm section as well. So it's sort of a crossover between a brass band traditionally and a horn band. And it's fun experimenting, since that's part of the style, is to take tunes, popular music, and see if you can incorporate them in a sort of a street funky style.
Okay, so taking that and bringing it to Binghamton as well, how do you guys like performing around Binghamton? Like, how has the response been to your group?
What do you think?
Keith Alicious?
I think we receive a good crowd for all the concerts we do in Binghamton. It's not too often you see a brass band up in upstate New York, so I think we bring something special to the table.
Yeah, I would agree with that. We do definitely have some fans that will show up at every single one of our shows, and every once in a while we get some other folks that come to the shows and are usually impressed, and they usually come back. So.
Anything else? Any other projects, perhaps?
Come on down to Atomic Tom's on Saturday night, the 26th, and hopefully we will see you out and about.
Absolutely.